What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great day. Weekend is here. Week number 6 already. Week number 6. And as I always say, you have 17 opportunities to prove that you deserve to be one of those teams that get a chance to try and win a Super Bowl. And this weekend is a huge opportunity for the Cowboys. You know, it's funny because listening to Philly 500, who was saying, you know, I see the Cowboys being 2-5 the first 7 games. Well, as always, Philly 500 is wrong. You're wrong again, Philly. You're wrong again. Because we've already got 3 wins, which is more than what anybody thought the Cowboys were going to do. Now, granted, you know, we as Cowboy fans are not satisfied. If we ever lose a game or don't win a game by, you know, at least 3 touchdowns, it's considered a failure. Be that as it may, if the Cowboys somehow get a win, and believe me, people aren't expecting the Cowboys to win, regardless of the fact that Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys have won the last 5 games against the Lions. They look at it and they say, the Lions, they're a great team right now. You know, they just won against Seattle. You know, big win at home against them. Although Seattle is now on a 3-game lose streak. You know, that the Lions with Dan Campbell are a physical team and they know their identity. They like to bludgeon you. They like to run the football. And our Cowboys defense, well, it leaves a whole lot to be desired with all the injuries. You know, we thought that, hey, this is going to be the debut of Deron Bland. But unfortunately, Deron Bland is going to take a little bit longer. It's going to have to be after the bye week. And now we've lost linebacker Eric Kendricks. We have a tall task ahead of us. My hope is that we can take care of Aiden Hutchins, slow him down, and give Dak Prescott enough time to eat. Dak Prescott enough time to get that ball down the field. Now with the new weapons that we have, and Jalen Tolbert and Turpin, and of course Jake Ferguson, to go with CeeDee Lamb. But my other hope is, and this is going to be huge, this is an opportunity for Mazi to make me look good. Because I'm the one who was there. I remember, let me say this. I remember this because before I hopped on the jet to fly out to California, I remember a video. I don't remember what YouTuber, it doesn't matter, was that said this, but he said, I quote, he was saying, I'm done with Mazi. Mazi, first round pick, stinks. You know, reports are that he's getting beat, that he's always on the ground, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, ooh, damn, that doesn't sound good. But I got to training camp. I saw from my own eyes, understanding that I played nose guard. Excuse me. They don't call it that anymore. They call it nose tackle. But I played a nose tackle. A one technique guy. The guy who is literally getting your brain scrambled every game. The guy who's having to take on double teams from the guard and the center and the guard. Getting wham blocks from the tight end going in motion, and as soon as the ball snaps, he's diving at you. Getting hit by the fullback. Getting influence blocked by the tackle. Oh my God. Nothing worse than standing up in the middle of the hole thinking you're going to get a tackle, get a tackle on the running back, and then here, lo and behold, it hits you in your ear hole, Adam Burkett. Yes, Adam, I remember the impact, and I remember waking up on the other side of the field. From that perspective of seeing what Mazi was doing every practice, And it was, from what I saw, the work ethic of him being the first one on the field and the last one to leave. Literally in the coach's back pocket, sucking in as much knowledge as possible. That if that guy with Linval Joseph, with Tyron Wheat, with Goldston, that if those guys on the front line can have a good game or a great game and slow down that Lions offense, man, we got a hell of a shot to get those guys. And if the Cowboys can somehow find a way to win that game and go into the bye week 4-2, when everybody said that we were going to get killed the first half of the season, it gives you a little bit of breathing room. Tomorrow's a big day because the Commanders, they're playing against the Baltimore Ravens at 1 o'clock. It's a big game because the Eagles have probably the easiest game in the NFC East, playing the Cleveland Browns, that are completely hapless, that seem to be ready to fire sale the team, that Deshaun Watson looks like one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, and Amari Cooper's beginning to look like he's checked out. If they lose to the Cleveland Browns, wow. You want to hear something funny? The Eagles, with all of their talent, with Kellen Moore, are the only team this year not to score in the first quarter. Wow. Now there's a love fest that's going on with the Washington Commanders. We got Commander fans popping out like it's 1991 now, talking smack. And I am not going to say that the Commanders aren't a good team. They've got 4 victories. But I'm going to say, if you beat Baltimore tomorrow, that will impress me. Then I'll start believing. But until then, I'm going to wait and see. So this is an opportunity for the Cowboys to really get back into this race, to really be able to go into the bye week feeling good before you play your nemesis, the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I'm going to carry my bat. I alwauld say my black ass, but my ass actually is not black. It's kind of high yellow, as my wife will point out. Carry my behind to bed because I got to get up about 5:30 in the morning so I can head on back to the man cave so I can be there with DMV and E2 Blue and my daughter and my son and Wes and hopefully David Wiley, and hopefully see the Cowboys surprise the hell out of the people on ESPN by getting a win. And that's all I have to say about that. Remember, good people, remember, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And what was kind of sad tonight, going to my wife's class reunion, I knew a few people that were in her school and stuff, and got to meet some of the people. I didn't realize they were classmates, but because we've done the work that we have with Red Brick House and things, gotten to know some of the people and things. But tonight, before I took the picture of all of them because I was, of course, in the class, so I was the ideal person to take the picture of all the people that were in the class because I wasn't in the class. But before they did that, they did a shout out for all of the classmates that are no longer there. And it was a long list. And when you start to get to be my age, 59 now, and you start to see people that you grew up with that aren't there, you really realize how precious life is. And that's why you've got to make the most of all of the time that you have. And that's the way I live my life. I appreciate you guys riding along with me on this journey called life. And God willing, we'll all see each other tomorrow. Peace out.